Meanwhile, Derek Smith out in front, backhander save, rebound, and a sprawling save by Rivnak on Sutter, and Rivnak able to hold on, and here's the first scrap of the tilt, Rouse and Mellenby, and this is a repeat of an earlier one this year.
2 minutes each for roughing. Right there is where the fight started, and Rouse really dropped his gloves and went at Mellenby right away, but there was no instigator.
Trying to get in for this now as Wells. Alan May given a shove by Wells. And there may be some more here. Okay, here we go, and it's Wells and Alan May.
Boy, Alan May wants that haymaker. He's got it cocked. Oh, he changed and went to the left. May had the right cocked. He came at Jay Wells like he was going to be a righty, and then when he got close enough, he grabbed with a right and threw a left. Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, Alan May's had a lot of practice this year, and he sure knows what he's doing. Jay Wells did a pretty good job against him. Big pile up in front. May and Wells still going at it, but watch this pile up along the boards. Watch Alan May finally give Jay Wells, boom, a poke right there, and Wells says, okay, let's go. And there's May. See him lining up as a righty? Look at him. He wants to grab with the left and throw with the right, then whoop, changes. Goes to the lefty.
By Chikrin, and Miller is there, hit by Murray Craven, and the puck worked ahead, where Kartner stepped in and is really working over Dino Cicerelli. Or check that, is that Hunter?
Yeah, no, that's Cicerelli. Now Kartner says, okay, pal, you want enough? You want some more? You'll get some more. I mentioned Terry Kartner as a man on a mission. He looked like that the first shift, and he has continued to play like that. One of the strongest physical games for Terry Kartner. We've only played half the first period that I've seen in the last 15. Chikrin and Sheehy is what you're looking at now. And Neil Sheehy all season long has been a burr under the saddle of just about every Flyer.
Of all the teams the Flyers have played this year, this is the one they like the least. Obviously, you don't love any opponent, but they hate these guys. And I'm sure that the reverse is true. And it showed last game in Philadelphia. They had 8 fights then. They've had, counting the one today, 12 over the course of just 4 1/3 games.
Now we'll see what Neil Sheehy wants to do here. Well, he wants to go the other way.
This is the start of it all.
Terry Kartner just scraped Cicerelli into the boards and then didn't want to let him go. And finally, that right hand from Cicerelli is what sparked Terry Kartner, and he said, I ain't going to take that. But Cicerelli's given away a lot of size, but you see the competitive spirit in Cicerelli. He just swung around with that big right. And this is where Jeff Chikrin got involved.
Then back for a play to be made by Berube. Right now, he's one-on-one with Rouse, trying to hustle into the play as Mellenby. And Rouse goes down. Here's Berube walking in. He scores!
Oh!
Craig Berube has tied the game at 2. He went right to the backhand. Boy, they all do it. Mario does it. Gretzky does it.
Craig Berube did not suit up yesterday. He is back in today, and Rouse went down. And you know, Mike, when he was cutting, I was saying to myself, cut in front. Don't shoot and then go wide of the net. Sure enough, he pulled it in front before Rivnak could get to it. This is the one at the other end that Scott Mellenby ended up head first after. Brian Propp dumped it in front, and I thought Mellenby got a piece of that one out of midair.
Samuelson, a shot that flapped wide. Dealt along by Johansson. He's hit hard by Berube. On Miller's 15th at 12:44, and the Caps with a 2-goal lead for the first time in the game. Hands back to Ridley. Slides behind the net. That one flipped off Kartner. Came back over to Pavanka. Just sent flying by Kartner.
Wide hole. But watch Terry Kartner on the right of your screen. He hits Pavanka down, and then Pavanka tripped him.
Samuelson back. Reached to the boards and glass by Cicerelli. Kent Painter back for this. Stepped into. Good hit on him by Derek Smith. Puck winds up underneath, and Painter wisely freezes it there. To get a face-off near Rivnak. A lot of the Caps are getting more ice on. Well, here we have a skirmish breaking out with Kerr and I believe Painter. That Kerr's got some good lefts coming in there, doesn't he?
He sure does, but he's got to be careful. You know, it's when he actually... Well, gee, Wells is in there, too. I wonder if he'll get a third man. It almost looked to me like Courtnall threw a couple of straight lefts at Derek Smith and hit him. And in the middle of that pile, Courtnall has his back against the glass. And there are a couple of guys that for at least a short while played junior together in Lethbridge. Bob Rouse and Ron Sutter were teammates when they were teenagers.
Rouse is a very unheralded fighter, but he shouldn't be. He's good.
He's underrated in a lot of ways. You know, when the Capitals made that trade with Minnesota, a lot of people didn't know Bob Rouse. Well, they know him now.
Well, it appears the Flyers are going to come up with an extra, but maybe we're premature on that. Kerr's already gone to the box. Paul Stewart just patiently waiting as we get a look at how this thing develops once more.
Great hit by Derek Smith. You know, he hasn't given his body a rest, even though it was sore today.
But it is controlled now by Sheehy. After him comes Lacombe. Bodies him right to the boards. And a good hit, that time by Craig Berube. Handoff for Tocchet. Jammed it behind and tried to get to the front. And no was said emphatically that time by Hatcher. And as we've said all year, it seems, maybe in that span of time, some of the rare breaks in the schedule, that would be coming up and the Flyers can get some people healthy. Get a stoppage of play. Paul Stewart has somebody.
Yeah, he's got Craig Berube.
Is it Berube or Sheehy?
No, it's Berube. Berube went after him.
Oh, no,
when Sheehy went down, yeah, I like that play. Looked like the Six were going to get up to Tim Sturgis' caller, Dale Hunter, and threw him down face first. Berube went after Sheehy, and when Sheehy went down in the corner, Berube even tried to squash his head into the corner. Sheehy is the one guy the Flyers would like to take out, but they have been told by their coaching staff not to waste too much energy on him if the game is on the line. Well, the game is not on the line right now. 3:21 to go. Caps leading 7-2, and Paul Stewart, I'm sure, will get rid of Craig Berube and Sheehy, at least Craig Berube, possibly Sheehy.
They're going to drop him and go fine, but boy, stick fights not only are ugly, but they result in long suspensions to guys the Flyers can't do without Berube, and I'm sure the Capitals would say we don't need Hunter lost for a while. Rolls it up the wing, moving in at Tocchet. Tocchet headed back behind, leaned on there by Johansson, and then given a good hit by Hunter, and they're going to go at one another right now.
Boy, Hunter came a long way across the ice to try and take Tocchet out. And he hit him pretty good. That's what started it. Rick Tocchet went at him directly.
Well, he got the helmet off and landed a couple on the back of Hunter's head, and then he wisely turtled his head underneath into Tocchet's chest. Been a pretty frustrating stretch for the Flyers right now, and you just don't want insult added to potential injury, and that's what Tocchet is going up against right now, as Hunter really had him lined up pretty well. Took Hunter to task, and now with a warning finger pointed.
Watch Hunter come from the right of your screen, boom, and blindside Rick Tocchet as Calle Johansson was trying to ride Tocchet out of the play. No questions asked after the fact. Hunter never tried to throw a punch. He just tried to stop Tocchet from beating him up. Yeah, take that with the helmet. That's when you want a guy to be wearing a heavier helmet. Those little Yofa helmets hardly weigh anything.
Part of the reason the Flyers don't permit them to be worn.
Right. They don't feel that the protection is good enough on them.